Okay, my friends, the cleanup is almost done from the ice storm that we had, but I'm gonna miss my trees. I didn't realize the love I had for those trees until now. They are no longer there. We do have firewood though. We have some firewood stacked up. Of course, it'll need to dry and things like that. So, but you know, in the future, we will remember them. I'm about to cook supper. I think I'm just gonna do a pasta bake. It'll be really quick and easy. I have some little spiral pasta and pasta sauce and mozzarella cheese and ground beef, but I gotta go in here to get the ground beef because I think we put it all in this other refrigerator. Yeah, here we go. We'll get this in the oven and then we'll go out to look and see what all they have done out there. It's looking like we might get a little bit of snow, which is not great because these trees that did not fall, but that, you know, got impacted by the ice, I'm afraid that they might not be able to take anything else right now. And also, we don't need the power going out around here anymore. I think maybe most everybody has their power back on now, hopefully. They even had to shut Helen, block the road into Helen. You couldn't even go through there for a little while yesterday. That was the day before yesterday, I'm sorry. We went over to check on the church. So on our way home from that, we went to go through Helen just to see if we could see how it was looking. And they had opened the roads back up. But there were a lot of trees that had fallen across the roads. And there was some power lines damaged and stuff, so it gets crazy around here with the trees when there's ice and snow, but especially ice. It's no good. So I'm just gonna cook up the ground beef. We'll cook the pasta, and then we'll put it all together. Put some mozzarella cheese on top and let it bake just long enough to melt that cheese. And boom, we've got a pasta bake. I have sauce already. I saw somebody make these little, what did she call them? Onion chips, I think. She just took cheese. Now she had a muffin top pan. I don't have a muffin top pan, but she said you could use just a regular sheet pan. She just put shredded cheese down and then some sliced onion on top of the shredded cheese and baked it in the oven. I think I'm gonna try to make some of those just to see how they are. It can be like a little appetizer. Here's a pan for the pasta bake. We'll go ahead and get that out. Onion, cheese. And I think that she used like a Cajun seasoning that she put on top. We'll see what we have that we might want to put on top of them. So I'm just going to put a little pile of cheese right here. Oh no, I thought they were done with the chainsaw. I hear it again. I'm not loving the sound of that chainsaw. I think they had to cut where my wild blackberries grow too. Okay, it just said to bake for 30 to 35 minutes. I might have too much cheese here. Maybe this needs to be a little bit of a thinner layer of the cheese. Let me spread it out a little bit. Okay, these are gonna be kind of big, but whatever. I don't know. We're just testing this out. I'm gonna do the onions pretty thin. We're just gonna lay them on there. Okay. I'll chop the rest of this onion up and throw it in over there with the ground beef. Okay, now we'll just take the extra cheese and lay it on top. I've got the oven at 375, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
What's those?
They're gonna be cheesy onion things.
Oh.
We're gonna see what happens. Looks exciting, right?
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
Spaghetti?
Yes. Well, it's not spaghetti. It's a pasta bake, but yeah, it's pretty much spaghetti.
Okay.
Just not spaghetti noodles. I'm using those little spiral noodles.
Yeah, I kind of like those better than spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Chef Biscotti.
Because.
Does anybody know what Chef Biscotti is from? Isn't that his name?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as the oven preheats, we'll put those in. And I'm just gonna set like a 20-minute timer and we'll check them. It said to bake them about 30 to 35 minutes, so is it good?
I just had one piece of the cheese.
Oh, you had some too?
Yeah.
Going in. pasta's looking good. I'm just gonna turn that off because it's pretty much done. And we're just gonna mix this in the pan we're gonna put it in, y'all. The ground beef is almost done. Pouring in the pasta. And now I'm just going to drain this ground beef as I put it over in here. We'll just move that around a little bit because we're going to mix it some more once we pour on the sauce. Okay. We'll just put the mozzarella cheese on top. Put it in the oven for about 15 minutes just to melt this cheese.
What's cooking?
What's the delightful smell?
It's pasta bake.
You don't like the way the yard looks anymore, do you?
I'm sad.
It's gonna all come back.
Dang, come summer, this will all be luscious grass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right.
what about the trees?
Do you like my hat?
There's the brush pile. Over here's what they were able to keep for firewood.
Well, this is good. Now
Yeah?
I've got my truck back there.
Yeah, now your truck can't go through. You can go around that way. Like used to, you couldn't see the house from the barn right here because of all the trees and stuff. Thankfully, nothing fell in the barn or the swing. A few of y'all were asking if anything fell over at the swing area. Nothing fell over there, which we had already cleared this out. Y'all remember when we put the swing over there? Nothing besides a few little limbs down in through there. I'm pretty sure that's dead, Manny Mac.
We've had a mess, everybody. We're getting there.
There's still trees down in the back.
Yeah.
Daddy, you see that little tree up there?
Well, I'm gonna go back and do what, baby?
See the tree we planted?
I know, yeah. That tree's pretty tough, too. I don't run over that thing. Flatten that thing with a tractor, and that thing keeps coming back. When them trees fell, it made a mess for everything because it just...
It knocked down all kind of other stuff with it, yeah.
So you just had to go in there and just start.
I'm sad about my blackberries are gone now. There are still some trees down in there too, of course. It's all grown up through there though anyway, so what surprised me is nothing fell on the trampoline. Nothing.
I know.
There aren't even any limbs on the trampoline.
And there's a tree right there leaning.
There's all kind of stuff that could have fallen on that trampoline and nothing fell on it. This tarp, y'all, I bought this to go around the chicken coop before the ice storm came. It's huge. It was like I think it was around $30 or $40 from Walmart, and it was enough tarp to cover 2 of our size chicken coops. It is huge. There's still like, is there ice? She does not like to step right here because there's a little bit of ice right here. Let's see, what can we put right there for her? Let's just put some shavings. She might step out on the shavings. Here, girl. Come on, step out right here. It's okay. They're like, nah. This is one of the ones that fell back here in the back. It's pretty much the only one that's in the yard. All the rest of them fell over in the woods. You can see over there. Some of that's a tree we had cut down about a year and a half ago, but these up here fell during the ice storm. That was a tall tree, wasn't it? It goes from here all the way down there. It's onion. Okay, so
Y'all
here's
pray for me as I try this, because I thought this was a stuck to the bottom of the pan situation.
here. Okay, you just hold that one. I'll get a different one. So I need to do less cheese next time. Yeah, I need to do less cheese and maybe let them go a little bit longer.
That is really good, y'all.
Is it? Here's this one. You can dip it in, sauce or whatever.
It looked like something stuck to the bottom of the pan, but I'm telling you, it's really good.
For their house.